One day, I decided I was going to download Cakewalk and make some music. I had an idea. What if I made an album? That seemed like a pretty good idea, but unfortunately, I didn't know how to make music. But I made music anyways! I downloaded Cakewalk, and the first thing I ever made was on a Discord call with my friend Oliver.
Hey y'all.
Another 10 minutes.
Okay. But next, I made something I was really proud of. And it was great. That's all I really have to say about the song. I'm not really good at writing scripts. I also have two OG versions that I can't really tell the difference about in the deluxe version of the album. I was up at night on my laptop and I really wanted to make cover art for everything. Oh yeah, and I made all my cover art on MS Paint. Oh, the second part of Circle has a huge switch up. Very big switch up. I was on a call with my friend Johnny when I made this, and he said it sounded pretty good. Really gives off Animal Crossing vibes, and it sounded alright. Also, the only reason this song got a cover art was because I wanted to make a tier list for the songs on my album. I was on a call with my friend Will playing Rocket League, and I asked him for the name of my next song, and he said Joe Biden. Also, this song isn't meant to be a political statement, it kind of just turned into villain music. Meant to be the sequel to Circle. It sounded pretty good, originally meant to be called Royalty, but I took the beginning of a scratch song, slapped it in front of the strings that was meant to be the song called Royalty, and then I gave the song a completely new second half. I really like the ending to this song, probably top 5 moments in the album. And then I made FMT, a song where I created 3 completely unrelated beats and smashed them together and made a loop again. I didn't really like it when I made it, so I was going to have it as a bonus track in the deluxe version of the album. But a few days later, I gave it another listen, and it wasn't that bad, so I put it on the regular album. Also, the cover art I made for this is really cool looking. I wrote, "Wow, I really cook at 9 p.m. on a Wednesday," in my notes. I think that just that song justice. It's pretty good. I made this song before I knew what a title track was, and I wouldn't say this song really represents the album that well. I really wanted Horns to make this song feel really exciting or something like that, but it ended up being pretty mediocre. I remember a year and a half ago when I had a hardcore series that lasted 2.5 episodes. I do. You probably don't because all y'all are new gen. And I made a song called Thomas that played when my wolf died. I made that song on GarageBand. I wanted to remaster it and make it better, but unfortunately making a good song based on another song is kind of hard when the source material isn't that good. I limited myself to only using pianos, and it sounds alright. I wasn't really happy with the song, but it isn't terrible. I really wanted to make a cover, and so I did. I took the MIDI file off of someplace on the internet and added some instrumentals, and boom! Best song on the album, or one of the best songs. It's not that one of the best songs on the album is something I didn't even really make, but it's pretty good. I had this cover art from a long time ago, back when I made Circle's cover art, so I kind of took one of the 3 parts from FMT, looped it back 3 times to make a song. And this song kind of feels like filler, but it sounded pretty good. After making Square, I called it the sequel to Circle, but it didn't really feel like a sequel. The only similarity was that the names were both shapes and both of the cover arts were similar in style. They didn't really flow together either, so I made an in-between song that ended up being better than Circle and Square. Really happy with how it sounded. Also, it has a primarily green cover art because that's in between yellow and blue. Yellow being Circle and blue being Square. Piano go crazy! The drum sounded like something from Cherry Bomb, kind of. Maybe. I didn't really listen to Cherry Bomb. This song has an OG version that I thought was good, but when I asked Johnny if it was good, he said it was bad. So I had a piano instead. I think this song is also filler, and I don't really like it that much. The runtime of the album was an issue because it was shorter than I would have liked. I considered making this an EP, but EPs aren't really cool, so it's just a small album. So back to where we started. I made some music that is kinda good, but mostly mid. Thanks for watching. Go listen, I linked it in the description.